Hi everyone. So I just finished Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. You guys, I went into this book blind. I was not mentally prepared for the roller coaster that I was about to get on and go through in this book. I wasn't prepared. I was like, it can't be that bad. I've seen it all over TikTok. Like, it can't be this crazy. Guys, somebody should have freaking warned me. I freaking loved it, okay? Do not get me wrong. I loved it. But I was not prepared for the stuff that these guys do on Devil's Night, okay? I wasn't prepared. For those of you that don't know, this book follows Michael and Erica. They call her Rika. Michael has 3 best friends, okay? Will, Damon, and Kai. And those 4 started this thing called Devil's Night. So like October 30th, they put on their masks, they go out and do stupid pranks on the town. And as they've gotten older, those pranks have gotten worse. So much so that they started filming them on a phone just so they could go back and rewatch them whenever they felt like it. So Rika has always been in Michael's life because Michael's and Rika's families are like tight. Like Michael held her when she was a baby. They're only like 3 years apart. Like he held her as a kid. Michael has a little brother and he was born really close the same time Rika was born. Rika has always been infatuated with Michael, like is always looking for him anywhere she goes, can always tell when he's in the room, always in presence, infatuated with him. One night, it's Devil's Night. It's like she hops in the back of his car, like without him knowing that she's there, follows them to where they take, like Devil's Night takes place, like it starts off at, and he's all like, okay, kind of gives her a chance. And then his brother finds her and takes her out of there. The way this book is set up, it gives you their history in little like tidbits. So it's not like, oh, here's what happened that night, all in a couple chapters. It's like, oh, here's the present. And then a couple chapters later, we're going to go back in time. So it kind of just throws me off a little bit sometimes. The only Devil's Night we actually care about is the one where everything kind of goes shitty for them. Michael and his 3 friends and Rika are kind of doing Devil's Night the way they normally do. Each one of the boys picks a prank to pull, and then they pull it and then they videotape it. Damon, my little dark and twisty soul over here, decides to go into the mayor's daughter's room and do the nasty with her. And he's 18, okay? I'm pretty sure she's 16. And he films it, showing his face and all. There's other videos on this phone that like should not exist because prison material. So Devil's Night's kind of going like how it usually goes. They kind of just go nuts until they get to like the end of the night. And Rika's only 16, Michael's 18, and he knows that nothing can happen between the two of them because, obviously, but he still wants her, and then she wants him, and they're getting to the end of the night, and he's all like, this can't happen between us, and he, like, full-blown rejects her, and, like, hurts her, like, he breaks her heart, and then he takes off, and tells his friends to take her home kind of thing. So she goes to the bonfire, puts on her jacket, realizing it's not her jacket, realizing it's Will's jacket, and starts walking home because she can't find his friends. A little while later, Damon, who she thinks is Kai, and Will pick her up and take her home. They don't actually take her home. They take her to the woods and scare the shiz out of her. Okay, I should mention, Will's jacket had this phone in it where they were recording all of their bad things that they did, okay? it had the phone in it. And she was the last one to be seen with the jacket on. So, legit the next morning, videos surfaced online of Will, Kai, and Damon doing these really bad things. No Michael. And so Will, Kai, and Damon all get sent to prison for like 3 years. While they're in prison, Michael, to give them something to hold on to so they can like not completely deteriorate in prison, they come up with a plan to ruin Rika's life because they assume that she is the one that posted the videos because Michael wasn't in the videos, which she's in love with him, so why would she post him on the internet to make him go to prison? And she was the last one to be seen with Will's jacket, which had the phone in it. So while they're in prison, they make a plan to ruin Rika's life. And as soon as they get out, that's exactly what they try to do. If you want to read all of the twisty turns that this book puts you through, go read Corrupt by Penelope Douglas, which is the first book in the Devil's Night series. Flipping loved this book, okay? Really good. I don't know if I'd recommend going into it blind like I did because you'd be like, what? What is happening here? So, it kind of just gets you, but it all makes sense in the end. I would definitely recommend reading Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. And thank you for watching my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed.